Namaste dear children, I am Rekha. Welcome to my channel Rekha's Knowledge Hub. Today we will see NCERT Classic Social Science Chapter 9 Family and Community Part 1. Love and Dharma are the flower and fruit of family life. Thiruvalluvar. Love and Dharma are the flower and fruit of family life. Thiruvalluvar. Look at a beautiful and wise saying about family from a very famous ancient Indian poet named Thiruvalluvar. He said, "Love and Dharma are the flower and fruit of family life." We all know what love is, right? It is a deep care, affection, and kindness we feel for our family members, our parents, siblings, grandparents, and everyone else. Then what do you mean by dharma? Dharma is about living a life of goodness and doing your part for the well-being of others and your family. So love is like the flower of family life. Just like a flower blooms and brings beauty, love blossoms in a family, bringing happiness and connection. Dharma is like a fruit of family life. It brings strength, stability, and goodness to the family for a long time. We have some big questions. Why is the family unit important? What is a community? And what is its role? We will see all these things in this chapter. Family. Almost all of us live in a family, right? This means that most people all around the world live with their families. It is a very common way for people to live together. The family is the fundamental and most ancient unit of any society. Fundamental means most basic and important part. Ancient means it's been around for a very, very long time. So families are the basic building blocks of any group of people. In Indian society today, there are several types of families, from joint families to nuclear families. So, in Indian society today, there are different types of families. The two main types are joint families and nuclear families. A joint family has several generations living together. Grandparents, parents, then uncles and aunts, brothers, sisters, and cousins. So, what is a joint family? A joint family has several generations living together. What do you mean by several generations? Several generations means people from different age groups, like your grandparents, then your parents, then you and your siblings. So, a joint family consists of grandparents, parents, uncles and aunts, brothers, sisters, and cousins. See, in this picture, you can see joint family. See, you can see grandparents, uncle, aunt, cousins, etc. A nuclear family, on the other hand, is limited to a couple and their children, and sometimes one parent and children. So, what is a nuclear family? It is limited to means it usually only includes a couple. Couple means husband and wife. So, a nuclear family is limited to a couple and their children, and sometimes one parent and children. Sometimes it can also be just one parent and children, means, for example, a mother and her children, or a father and his children. What type of families do you see in your neighborhood? List the type with the number of households for each type. See, what type of families do you see in your neighborhood? See, we can see nuclear family. Nuclear family consists of parents and their children. Then, What about joint family? Parents, grandparents, children, uncles, aunts, etc. Then single parent family, one parent raising children, a mother and her children, or father and his children. Then extended family, family living nearby and closely connected. They are extended families. So an extended family is a family unit that includes not only parents and their children, but also other close relatives living together. Then we have childless couple, married couple without children. Then what types are more frequent? Why do you think this is so? Most frequent is nuclear family. Do you know why? Because people prefer living independently. Then easier job transfers or housing availability. Then urban lifestyle encourages smaller families. So these are the reasons why nuclear families are more frequent. In English, there are not many terms to describe family relationships. We saw some of them in the first paragraph. This means that in the English language, we use a few general words for family members like aunt, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, cousin, etc. Indian languages have many more terms. For example, in Hindi, there is Bua, Tho, Thai, Chacha, Mausi, Nana, Nani, and many more. This is really interesting. In Indian languages like Hindi, there are many more specific words for different family members. Some languages such as Tamil also have different terms for elder brother or sister or younger brother or sister. So even for brothers and sisters, some Indian languages like Tamil have different words to show if they are older or younger than you. In English, we just say brother or sister. But in many Indian languages, the word itself tells you if they are older or younger. But what is the word for cousin in an Indian language? In most Indian languages, you will find that there is no such word. That is because cousins are only brothers and sisters. Now, this is a very important point. In English, we use the word cousin for the children of our aunts and uncles. But in most Indian languages, there isn't a separate word for cousin. Instead, your cousins are simply referred to as your brothers and sisters. Okay. This emphasizes the deep bonds among all the children in the family. It shows that in Indian culture, the connection between cousins is considered as strong and close as the connection between brothers and sisters. Okay. Let us explore. Make a list of all the members of your family you can think of, including a few distant relatives. List their terms in your mother tongue or regional language and try to find the equivalent in English. Two examples are below for Hindi. See, name is Rani. Term in Hindi, Bahan. What is the description or term in English? Description is mother's brother's daughter, that is cousin, among other possible meanings. Then Samir, Chacha, father's younger brother, uncle. Notice how quite often a single word in your mother tongue or regional language requires several words in English to give a precise definition. See, in our regional language, a single word is enough. But see, in English, several words are needed to give a precise definition. Next, roles and responsibilities. Relationships among family members are based on love, care, cooperation, and interdependence. The relationships among family members, they're based on love. Love means feeling deep affection. Then care, looking after each other and making sure everyone is okay. Then cooperation. This means working together. And interdependence. Interdependence means we depend on our family and they depend on us. Okay, that is interdependence. Cooperation means working together. Each member of the family has a role and responsibility towards other members. Just like in a play where each actor has a role, in a family also everyone has a part to play. Responsibility means certain duties or things you are expected to do. These duties are not just for yourself but towards other members of the family. For instance, parents are responsible for raising their children to become happy individuals and responsible members of the society. Parents have a big responsibility. Their job is to help their children grow up to be happy people and good citizens who contribute to society. But also, as children grow up, they take on more responsibilities in the home to help other family members, whether parents or a sister or a brother, etc. As you grow older, you also start to have more responsibilities at home. This could be helping your parents or helping your brothers or sisters. Through daily practice, children learn to participate in the life of the household. Daily practice means doing these things every day. So the children will learn to participate or join in the life of the household. In many homes, children also learn some of the traditions and practices their family has been following for generations. See, families, they also pass down special traditions like festivals or special ways of celebrating and practices like certain customs or skills. Children learn these from their elders. Things the family has been doing for many years, even for generations. So, in simple words, a family works well because everyone helps each other with love, care, and cooperation. Each person has a job or duty. Parents help children grow, and children, as they get older, learn to help at home and also learn their family special customs that have been passed down for a very long time. Let us explore. Answer these questions and compare your answers with a few classmates. Who in your family decides what is to be bought from the market? Father or mother? Who cooks food in your home? Mother. Who is the oldest person in your family? Father. Who cleans the floor in your home? My mother and sometimes our helper. Who washes utensils in your house? Our helper. Who helps you to do your homework, father or mother? You can write your own answers. Following our dharma or doing our duty has been an important principle of Indian culture. We already talked about dharma. It means doing what is right, fulfilling your responsibilities, and living a good moral life. So, following our dharma or doing our duty is an important principle of Indian culture. The family is also a school where children learn important values such as ahimsa, dhana or giving, seva, service, and tyaga or sacrifice. See, family is also a school. Why? Because just like you learn subjects like maths and science in school, you learn very important life lessons and values within your family. What are some of these values? Ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-violence or not harming anyone. Dana means giving. This is a value of generosity, of sharing what you have with others, especially those in need. Seva means service. This means helping others without expecting anything in return. Okay. Tyaga means sacrifice. This is about giving up something you want or need for the benefit of someone else or for the greater good of the family. Okay, that is tyaga. Individuals in the family often give up their needs, give up their own needs to take care of the family's needs. So, in order to take care of the family's needs, the whole family's needs, individuals in the family should give up their own needs. Let us see one such story. Shalini lives with her family in a town in Kerala. Her father runs a small business and her mother is a teacher in a nearby school. Shalini has a younger brother. So, who is in Shalini's family? Shalini lives with her father. He runs a business. Her mother is a teacher. She has a younger brother. Her grandmother, Achamma, or father's mother, Chittappa, father's brother or paternal uncle, and her chitti, aunt or uncle's wife, live with them. Also living with them are her grandmother or Achamma. Achamma means father's mother. Then Chittappa, father's brother or paternal uncle. Then Chitti, who is her aunt or her uncle's wife. They have a daughter, Shalini's cousin, who she calls Chinni. Chittappa and Chitti have a daughter who is Shalini's cousin, and Shalini calls her Chinni. Shalini's uncle has just lost his job, and her aunt is a homemaker. So this is a clear example of a joint family with grandparents, parents, children, uncles, aunts and cousins all living together. And what problem did part of the family face? Shalini's uncle, that means Chittappa, had just lost his job. Then what about her aunt, Chitti? She is a homemaker, meaning she works at home. The whole family was preparing for the festival of Onam. The whole family was getting ready for the big festival of Onam. This is a very important festival in Kerala. Achamma told Shalini's father that his brother was having financial difficulties, so they were not able to buy new clothes for the festival. Because Chittappa had lost his job, the grandmother or Achamma told Shalini's father that Chittappa's family was having financial difficulties, meaning they did not have much money. Because of this, they could not buy new clothes for the festival. When Shalini's parents took her and her brother shopping, they bought new clothes not only for themselves but also for Chittappa, Chitti and Chinni. How did Shalini's family help? When Shalini's parents took her and her brother shopping for new clothes for Onam, they did something special. They bought new clothes not only for themselves but also for Chittappa, Chitti and Chinni. This means they shared their resources to make sure everyone had new clothes for the festival. As a result, Shalini did not get the silk dress she had expected. She had to settle for a simple cotton one. What was the result for Shalini? Because they spent money buying clothes for the uncle's family, Shalini did not get the silk dress she wanted. Silk dress is costly. Instead, she had to choose a simple cotton dress. Achama explained to Shalini that this is how families support each other and share what they have. Achama, her grandmother, explained to Shalini that this is how families support each other and share what they have. She taught Shalini an important lesson about family values. Shalini did not mind her simpler dress. She was happy that everyone could get some new clothes. And what about Shalini's reaction? She did not mind her simpler dress. Instead, she was happy that everyone could get new clothes. This shows that Shalini understood the importance of family and shared happiness. Draw a simple tree of this family of 7 members. See, grandmother or Achama, then father, then Chittappa or uncle, then mother, then Chittappa's wife, that is Chitti, then here you can see Shalini, then Chittappa's daughter Chinni. What do you think Shalini's parents bought clothes for everyone? This demonstrates their family's support system where they share what they have to help relatives in need. What would you have done if you were in Shalini's place? If I were in Shalini's place, I would have felt happy and content with a simpler dress, just like Shalini did. It is more important that everyone in the family, especially those facing hardship, could receive new clothes for the festival rather than one person getting a specific more expensive item. That story was set in Kerala. Let us now travel to northeast to a village in Meghalaya. My name is Tenzing. I love the mountains we live in, though life is sometimes hard. So we meet Tenzing and he loves the mountains where he lives, even if life is not easy there. My father runs a small grocery store. His father has a small grocery store, a shop that sells food and other daily items. After my mother became busy in a local handicraft cooperative, making our beautiful traditional fabrics, wood carvings, and other items for sale to tourists, my father joined in cleaning the house, taking care of our small vegetable garden, and other household chores. So his mother started working more. She became busy in a handicraft cooperative. This is a group where people work together to make things by hand, like traditional fabrics or cloth, wood carvings, and other craft to sell to tourists. Because his mother became very busy with her work, what did his father do? He joined in cleaning the house, taking care of our small vegetable garden and other household chores. Also, often he helps my grandmother prepare food for us all. Tenzing's father also helps his grandmother with the cooking. Grandmother always has all sorts of interesting stories to tell me with humor and wisdom. No one seems to understand people better than her. So Tenzing's grandmother, she tells him lots of interesting stories with the humor and wisdom. Humor means they're funny. Wisdom means they contain smart lessons about life. Tenzing feels she understands people very well. Grandfather helps me with my homework and takes me to the school bus stop. His grandfather is also very helpful. He helps Tenzing with his homework and takes him to the bus stop for school. He is also actively involved in social work in our colony and is always offering his help to others. And his grandfather is also involved in social work in their colony, in their neighborhood. This means he actively helps the community. For example, when there is a power failure in our area, he goes and registers a complaint at the nearby office. If there is a power failure, that is electricity goes out, his grandfather goes to complain at the office to get it fixed. When our neighbor's house got damaged in a storm, he collected some money from the whole neighborhood to help with the repairs. And when their neighbor's house was damaged in a storm, his grandfather collected money from everyone nearby to help pay for the repairs. This shows great seva or service and cooperation in the community. We are lucky that my parents can take care of our basic necessities like food and clothing. Tenzing feels lucky that his parents can provide for their basic necessities. That means important things like food and clothing. When any special expenses come up, I have often seen that they discuss them together. When there are special expenses, his parents discuss them together. They talk about it and decide as a team. Mother says that we should always try to save some money for any unexpected needs that may arise in the future. Her mother also has a wise lesson. She says that they should always try to save some money for any unexpected needs that may arise in the future. This is about being prepared for problems or surprises that might happen later on. Why does Tenzing's father consult his wife for special expenses? Tenzing's father consults his wife for special expenses because they believe in joint financial planning and the importance of saving for unexpected future needs as stated by the mother. How do you feel about his participation in household chores? Tenzing's father's participation in household chores is a positive example of shared responsibilities within a family. It demonstrates gender equality and mutual support, which benefits all family members. What roles do the grandparents fulfill? Tenzing's grandmother fulfills the role of a storyteller, sharing humorous and wise tales and helping prepare food. Then Tenzing's grandfather helps with the homework, takes Tenzing to the school bus stop, and is actively involved in social work, assisting neighbors and addressing community issues like power failures. In the stories of Shalini and Tenzing, we see examples of joint families. What do you think are the aspects of modern living that make some couples opt for a nuclear family? That is, living apart from older generations or other relatives. What could be some advantages as well as disadvantages of the two kinds of families? We have already studied about nuclear family and joint family. What are the advantages and disadvantages of these two kinds of families? Aspects of modern living that make some couples opt for a nuclear family. See, why some couples opt for nuclear family? Many people move to cities for better job opportunities which might be far from their ancestral homes. So for getting better job opportunities, many people move to faraway places from their ancestral homes. So they will choose nuclear family. Apartments and smaller homes in urban areas are often not large enough to comfortably accommodate a large joint family. This is another reason. In joint family, we have so many people, grandparents, parents, cousins, uncles, aunts. But apartments and homes in urban areas are not big enough to accommodate all these people. Couples may desire more personal space, privacy, and the freedom to make independent decisions. This is another reason why some couples opt for a nuclear family. They need more privacy. Then what are the advantages and disadvantages of nuclear families? What are the advantages? Increased privacy and personal space. Of course, in a nuclear family, there will be more personal space. Then, greater independence and autonomy. Autonomy means being able to make your own choice and decisions. We can act independently without being controlled by others. That is autonomy. Then, reduced conflict. The number of people is less, then conflict will be less. Then, what are the disadvantages? Lack of support system. In a joint family, we have so many people to support us. But in a nuclear family, there is a lack of support system. Then loss of traditional knowledge and skills. New couples, they will not be aware of our traditional knowledge or skills. Then less exposure to diverse perspectives. That means not having enough chances to get different ideas that come from a variety of people, backgrounds or cultures, that is less exposure to diverse perspectives. Then what are the advantages and disadvantages of joint family? What are the advantages? Strong support system, then shared financial burden, companionship and reduced isolation. Then security. Then what are the disadvantages of joint families? Lack of privacy, potential for conflict, reduced independence, slower decision making because there are so many people. Children, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. We will see you in the next video. Thank you.